Today's Ask the Expert segment is sponsored by the Pineview Medical Clinic. It's a clinic that is open here in St. Louis and treats ED with one of the most effective treatments in the country. Joining me now is Mark Kramer from the Pineview Medical Clinic. Mark, thanks for being here with us today.
Thanks for having me, Chelsea.
Absolutely. And Mark, this technology is really the latest breakthrough for men who struggle with ED. Tell us a little bit more.
Yeah, so at Pineview Medical Clinic, we have this breakthrough treatment. It is called acoustic wave therapy. The great thing about acoustic wave therapy, or one of the great things, is that we are treating the root cause of ED. In most guys, that is a lack of blood flow. And guys, if you're taking the pills, you're only getting a temporary increase in the blood flow. That's why you have to redose each time. With the acoustic wave therapy, that natural spontaneity can return to your relationship.
And the Shockwave Therapy, it's needle-free, it's surgery-free, and drug-free. Mark?
Absolutely, yeah. No surgeries, no needles, no pain either. I think that's very important to note as well. Take a look at your screen here. On the left-hand side of the screen, we have a small device which is placed on top of the skin. That device will deliver gentle pressure waves to the blood vessels below. Over time, those blood vessels can become damaged. There could be some plaque buildup. On the right-hand side of the screen, you see what happens after the acoustic wave therapy. Those blood vessels are repaired, they open up, and now a guy has that increase in blood flow where and when he needs it the most. Again, that natural spontaneity can return to his relationship as well.
Absolutely. And you can see all of that magic happening right there on the screen. I mean, this procedure is backed by so many different studies and publications. This isn't something that you guys just came up with.
Right, yeah. So there are 60 studies from 5 different countries, some of those studies even coming from Cambridge University as well as the Cleveland Clinic. And by the way, you can go to pineviewmedicalclinic.com. We have the links to those studies. The bottom line, when you boil it all down, those studies show both the safety and effectiveness of utilizing acoustic wave therapy in treating the root cause of ED.
And we know that ED is a serious medical condition, but there's hope. Tell us about the difference between what you guys are doing at the Pineview Medical Clinic versus other traditional methods that are available in the marketplace.
So the other traditional methods would be the pills, which, by the way, have been around for a quarter of a century now, believe it or not. Injections are also a possibility. Both of those only treat the symptoms. Both of those only give a temporary increase in blood flow. And of course, surgery would be an option as well. But with the acoustic wave therapy, we are talking about a lack of pain, no side effects, no downtime. The average guy is going to need several treatments over the course of a 2 to 3 week period. Those treatments last about 15 minutes each. That's it. So a guy comes in, has his treatment. When he's done with his treatment, he walks out, gets back to his normal daily routine without any downtime. So again, with the acoustic wave therapy, no side effects, no pain, no downtime, no surgery, no needles, and no pills.
Well, it sounds like it is a win for anyone out there who is struggling with ED. And Mark, let me just clarify with you, there's no recovery time from this procedure either, right?
Right, exactly, yeah. And there's no recovery time because, again, this is non-invasive, so we're not doing any surgery. There are no injections whatsoever. So this is a very simple process. Again, most guys are going to need several treatments over the course of a 2 to 3 week period. And those treatments last about 15 minutes each. That's it.
In and out. And do you have any special offers for our viewers that are at home watching today?
We do, and guys, keep in mind, erectile dysfunction does not get better on its own. You can't hope this away. So give us a call at Pineview Medical Clinic today. We will set you up with that initial exam, assessment, even that blood flow ultrasound with our doctor at no cost. In addition to that, you will receive a gift which can provide rapid results in the bedroom. Call Pineview Medical Clinic today, though, guys, to take advantage of this offer.
In St. Louis, that number to dial is 314-530-7777. You can also head online to their website, pineviewmedicalclinic.com, to make your appointment today. Hang in there, St. Louis. We'll be right back after this quick break.